everybody, Robb here for Southwest Florida Television. Happy Saturday. I am back for part 2 of my Saturday morning beach walk at Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park. I'm up at the north end of the park at Wiggins Pass, and we're going to take a little walk down the beach for as long as my battery allows. Had a wonderful part 1 this morning. Did a little shelling. As you can see, there's a lot of little seashells at the point here. Didn't see a lot of birds this morning. One bird that I did see a lot of is our little plovers. You can see them if you look really close walking around up here. There's a couple running away from me. Couple down here. They kind of blend in. They're a dark brown color. If you look close, you should be able to see them down there running around. Here comes a complete fool. What a moron. This is an idle speed area. Anyway, takes all kinds to make the world go round. So what is it now, 8:35 or so? Temperature about 61 degrees. The tide on its way in. Gonna get up to 79 today. Lots of blue sky now. Morning. Lots of beautiful blue sky. Water's really churned up. It's been rough the past several days, but those cold fronts moving through. Y'all up north laugh, the cold fronts. It was 59 when I walked out the front door this morning. That's cool for Florida. The water's much warmer than the air right now. The water temperature being 80 degrees. Wish you were out here walking beside me. Hey Bev, welcome back. Hit that share button, let everybody know I'm back out here. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. A little baby 9-armed sea star. Look at that. We're going to help him out and put him back in the water. A little baby 9-armed sea star. How cool is that? It's the only time you want to touch them is when you're helping them, getting them back into the water. I want to get a little picture of that real quick. How cute is that? Hang on, I'm just going to snap off a quick photo. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to put it back in the water. Just around the corner, sorry about that wind noise, where there's some fewer waves. That's so cool. I've never seen a baby one. That is the first little baby 9-armed sea star I've ever seen. So I'll put it here where the water's not as rough. Otherwise, don't touch them. If you see them in the water, keep your hands off them. Let's get it out here past where the little waves are breaking. Gotta make sure it gets down there on the bottom. There it goes. Beautiful. See how cloudy that water is. Wow, that was cool. I've seen some neat things out here this morning. Very neat things. That's the neatest one so far. been a great morning for you to be out here with me. Good morning. I just saw my first little baby sea star. It's about that big. I never saw one that small before. I just put them back in the water.
We're seeing all kinds of things.
I found some nice shells. Nice shells.
Wonderful shells.
Have a great day. Make this cold wind go away. It is refreshing. Man, here's a big piece of worm rock. Look at that. That is a big piece of worm rock. It's so cool. Looks like something from outer space. You can see some of the worm tubes there. Don't ask me what kind of worms they are. Sea worms. You take this up when this first comes out of the water, it's almost red and it just fades out really quick. In a couple days, if you took this home, it'd be white. I just saw something else down here. I shouldn't be touching it, but I forget what you call it. It's like this red sponge. I haven't seen this in ages. I have not seen this red sponge in ages on our beach. Used to see a lot of it. Somebody said it would sting you. I think it stings fish. It's like the ways it protects itself. It's toxic to fish. That is so cool. Man, we're seeing all kinds of neat little things out here this morning. It's just soft and squishy. I mean, this is a sponge, not a piece of coral. It's a sponge. See that? So cool. Ah! What's next? I've forgotten more than I know about the seashells and sponges and fish, all the marine life. Great morning for shelling. Great morning. I only have one shell in my pocket. I try not to go crazy. Over the years, I've given so many shells away and started new ones. But I did put one little shell in my pocket. It was a little old Murex that I picked up. I love the Murex shells. Apple Murex. Not the best, but some Murex. Looking for my favorites. My other favorites are those moon shells. They're out here. I've just been walking past them. Not seeing them. Walking fast. There's a little piece of one down here, a broken one. You can see its eye, the shark eye. They also have moon shell, shark eye. That's the eye right there. That looks like a mushroom. I believe high tide's at 10:26, so you still got a little time if you wanted to walk the beach. I have seen some little piles of shells strewn about on the beach as I was walking up here this morning as well. just been a gorgeous morning. You wishing you were here? Of course you're wishing you were here. Come high tide, that water's going to be up to these palm trees up here. It's already just a foot away from them at that. Look back at Wiggins Pass, look up to the north. Just wish it wasn't so windy out here. It's beautiful, I mean, it's healthy. Show an old fishing lure down here. See, that's why they don't want you in the water here, because this is this is open to fishermen, the water up here only. But you know, these little lures break off with the hooks on them, and they're out buried in the sand in the water. And there's a lot of currents, strong currents up here by the pass. So that's why they don't want you in the water. There's debris from the hurricanes still out here. Not the best place to go for a swim up at the north end of the park. Stick to the swimming areas down towards the south end. Parking lots 1, 2, 3, and 4. All of our beautiful beach morning glory, the railroad vines, pretty much lost all its beautiful little purplish pink, pinkish purple blooms. That'll be it for the winter. It'll start drying up here. But this was just a carpet of little pinkish purple flowers. They're all gone. You wish that was you walking the beach? Wouldn't that be sweet? It's kind of fun having somebody to walk along with and talk to in person. People think I'm out here talking to myself in the mornings. There's another broken shark eye. Darn it. That was a good size one too. I've got some pretty big shark eyes. Shark's eye. Some of them, they have that little eye is blue. It's actually blue, and they call those a Paul Newman. Remember, Paul Newman had blue eyes. A lot of extra serotonin getting stirred up by these little waves. It's a lot calmer than it was 2 days ago. Hey, please don't forget about everyone in Jamaica. Keep the people of Jamaica in your thoughts and prayers as they heal and recover from Hurricane Melissa. How soon we forget. Something else bad happens and poof, it's out of our mind. The beach renourishment program project is going on still down at Vanderbilt Beach, and that'll be going on Vanderbilt Beach probably through to Thanksgiving. Hopefully they'd like to get Vanderbilt Beach done by Thanksgiving and then work their way south on Pelican Bay. But the drop-off area at Vanderbilt Beach Park, that's going to remain closed throughout the entire project. And they're thinking maybe they'll get done around Christmas time. Pedestrians, now if you like Vanderbilt Beach Park, you can walk out onto the beach, you can park in the parking garage down there by the Ritz, but you just can't use the drop-off area. You can't drive up to the beach and drop people off. And just pay attention to the signs, which direction to go. Right now they have you going around to the left. And that'll change once they finish Vanderbilt Beach. You'll be going around to the right. Boy, saw a couple of these beautiful sunray shells this morning. I always get them mixed up. They're either sunray Venus or Venus sunray. But they're beautiful. You can see why they call it a sunray. I call it like a basket weave pattern. Oh, let's see what this one looks like. Yeah, it's kind of the same. There's another one that's got pink in it. Check this one out down here. This one's a beauty. Look at this one. Get some sun on it. Oh, a big cockle shell. Get a look. Look at that. Nick, I'm going to... Dang it, I apologize for that. I didn't give you any warning, it just came up on me. The hazards of doing a live feed. I'll pick up that big cockle shell. Isn't that cool? Where was that big cockle? Looked like both halves of it were over here. I don't think it's a live one. Nope. It's not alive, but it is a nice big cockle. Ooh, that's a big one. I can show you something very cool now with this cockle. I haven't been able to do this in quite a while. The heart, the cockle heart. Check this out. See that? Kind of looks like a heart or an angel. People say it looks like angel wings. Isn't that beautiful? Try and get the light on it. Isn't that cool? The cockle shell. Can you see the heart? That's a nice sized cockle there. People eat cockles. They're such beautiful shells. People go, oh, yeah, it's just like a clam. They eat them. Cool. That's a big one. I'd have taken that home, but that's a pain in the neck to carry. And it's not going to fit in my pocket. Too big to carry along. But we got a lot of volunteers picking up trash on the beach. Looks like it's some kind of women's club or something. A lot of them got blue t-shirts on. Or local business. Bunch of gals helping us out. We'd love to have you if you want to volunteer. Get in touch with friends at Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park, always looking for volunteers, especially with season coming up on us here. Always use some more help keeping this place clean. Over there's where parking lot 5 used to be, all over in there. Nothing left of it. Over that hump is just native grasses now and vines, a lot of railroad vine. No signs of a parking lot anywhere back in there. Boy, it's beautiful now. What a difference when that sun comes up. A little sunshine makes all the difference in the world. A little sunshine in our lives.